Alright guys, so we are back here with week 4 of the Simulation Lacrosse League. So this game is going to be a pretty solid one, I think. We see LA and San Diego face off for the first time since the beginning of the season here in week 1, where we saw LA take a 7-4 victory. Obviously, in preseason, San Diego rolled Los Angeles in their preseason game, winning 14-3. And I think this is going to be an interesting matchup because now that we've kind of seen updates come in, these teams are going to be pretty evenly matched. And we just got to make sure that we are not on a team here. So we see... Oh, we have some audio coming out there, but that's not actually going to... I don't know why that's coming out. We're going to figure that out quickly. That's going to be kind of weird coming through. Alright, let's drop that down. Okay. So we see Chris Paul taking that ball there. So LA is going to be the first team on the attack. Buckman gets knocked down. And we see that hit is going to be coming from straight in here. That is Chad Throwsworth taking the first hit of the game for San Diego. Great play by Throwsworth there. Z Casper has the ball down low. San Diego on offense. Finnegan takes a shot, but there is no goal to be had there. And the ball gets turned over. LA now moving it up the field. Seamus O'Flanagan has it. And the ball is inside. Carl Jordan on the inside takes a shot. That's going to go right to Austin Hoffman. And the ball is worked down inside. Finnegan to bot 50 behind the net. Speedicus has it. He's trying to find a man in front. He has Finnegan on the inside who takes a shot. Finnegan already at 2 shots this game, both being on net. But we don't see any goal. Toki Wartooth here moves the ball up to Chris Paul IV. IV to Cobalt. Cobalt's inside. And St. Vicious has it now behind the net to Carl Jordan. Jordan up to O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan finds Max Bear. Bear takes a shot from far out, and Hoffman is there to make the save. So one thing that we do see a lot here, at least in the regular season, in preseason, LA took a lot of shots. Just in general, they were hammering a lot of shots on net. Ares has a man in front. Speedicus takes the shot, and that's going to be a goal as the Trash Pandas jump out to an early 1-0 lead. Anyways, Los Angeles just took a ton of shots, but we haven't really seen a whole lot of that since we started the regular season. I think LA's actually sitting near the bottom of the standings in terms of shots. Cobalt with a turnover there. LA almost loses it. Wartooth has it. We're going to be seeing a lot more of the DMs today. We've seen some fixes. A nice turnover there by Throwsworth. We've seen some fixes, and I made some changes to try and get the DMs playing a little bit more, so they're going to be playing a little bit more on the field. It's going to mean a bit more of an offensive role, but they're still going to be playing primarily defensive. The one thing that we were seeing is a lot of guys were just switching out. We didn't get to see a whole lot of stuff going on. That's going to be a crease violation for San Diego. Ball's turned over to Los Angeles, and Wartooth has the ball moving it up. Full shot clock here for LA. Ryan Cobalt has the ball. He's going to try and swing that inside to Carl Jordan. Jordan's playing up top today. Vicious has been taking a role behind the net a lot more, we've seen. Not sure why that's been happening. Vicious hasn't been standing up at the top like he was during the preseason. He's been opting for this lower down position, maybe just because of some of the guys that are on the field. And we see Felix Nelson had that hit as he will recover it down low. And the ball moves on to San Diego's going up the field. Throwsworth crosses it over to Finnegan. Finnegan to Speedicus. Finnegan's a little bit lackluster in the points so far in the regular season. He's going to need to find some success. Obviously, he's playing very high up top, so Speedicus to Ares behind the net. Ares has it to Casper. Finnegan's inside if Throwsworth decides to give it to him, but Starman Jr. is going to make a save there off of a Throwsworth shot, and Kohler is going to move that ball up for Los Angeles. O'Flanagan has it now. He finds his man in Chris Paul. Paul to Vicious. Vicious finds his guy in Jordan. Jordan goes to ring a shot, but he gets absolutely destroyed by Felix Nelson. A nice turnover by Max Bear. He takes a shot, and that's going to go flying out behind the net. That's going to be San Diego's ball. And the San Diego Trash Pandas are moving that ball back up the field. Lucas Finnegan has it here now and up at the top of the 24-foot. Casper, but he gets hit. And that hit is going to be coming out from a big guy out on the field, Toki Wartooth. That's another big size difference. And the hits are going to be 3-1 for San Diego. Max Bear finding Chris Paul. Paul walks in a little bit, but he gets stopped. Vicious has it. He's playing up high now. Carl Jordan has the ball. It's DM1. DM1 moves it inside to Chris Paul, who takes a shot. And Hoffman has the save. It's 1-0 Trash Pandas still. And we're heading into the ending of the first quarter here now. Finnegan moving it up for the Trash Pandas. He's got a guy inside there. Looks like it's Z Casper, who's just making some room on the inside. Finnegan going behind the net here. Passes it to Speedicus. Speedicus to Erez, and Erez will rip a shot that gets deflected off. And it's going to get picked up by Kohler, but he's going to run out, so it'll be Trash Panda's ball. Z Casper has it here. He tries to cut inside. He gets nailed. Speedicus has it now. We're going to go and check on that hit. I think that might have been another Wartooth hit. We'll find that right there. That is OM1. And the ball is in Trash Panda's possession. Finnegan has it at the outside of the circle. He's going to ring that to Speedicus. Speedicus takes the shot, and Starman is there to block it. It's going to roll out. And that'll be the Trash Panda's ball once again. So behind the net here, we see Z Casper moving it to Speedicus. Finnegan playing on the inside here now. And Z Casper is going to turn over that ball. Wartooth has it here now, moving it up for Los Angeles. Seamus O'Flanagan with the ball, moves it to Max Bear. Bear has it on the inside, takes a shot, but Hoffman is there to make a big save. Makoto Usagawa now, a guy that we haven't seen a whole lot from. He's playing a primarily defensive role. Lucas Finnegan here with the ball. And he turns it over, but picks up his own turnover, moves it low to Erez. Erez to bot 50, all the way out to D12. D12 needs to find a guy inside, and Casper has it, rings a shot. That is going to be a nice goal for the Trash Pandas to bring them into a comfortable 2-0 lead. Casper almost scoring a field goal on that one. And that's a pretty nice goal to end off the first quarter here. If the Trash Pandas can head into this game with a 2-0 advantage, I think that we've seen a lot of strong games out of the Trash Pandas when they're leading. Obviously, that 14-3 victory in preseason came with a big lead for the Trash Pandas. And we're going to see them have one last offensive attack here. Z Casper has the ball, 2 errors behind the net. He gets flattened. And that hit comes from Horse Nuts. Horse Nuts to Toki Wartooth. D2 has the ball here now, moves it to Chris Paul IV. And it looks like the Cobras are going to try and mount an attack in the last couple seconds here, but that gets shut down. Quick hit by Makoto Usagawa to stop that offensive rush by Los Angeles. And that will end out our first quarter with a wide-out shot. Erez has it. And San Diego will just play with it behind the net there. Another face-off here by Throwsworth and Buckman. And Buckman has been unreal at the dot so far this season. He just wins another one. And it's really uncertain as to why it is that he's been so good. Hoffman so far standing on his head, making a ton of saves. Felix Nelson has the ball here, moves it up to Chad Throwsworth. San Diego has an opportunity inside to bot 50. Bot 50 gets laid out, though. And we're going to check back on that hit. Having some trouble moving here. D1 with the hit. Speedicus has it. Kohler turns over the ball. And that's going to be a crease violation on San Diego. And that's going to be Starman Jr.'s ball here. Moves it behind the net to Toki Wartooth. Wartooth up to O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan has his midfielders coming in. DM2. DM2 tries to find Guy, but passes it back out to Flanagan. Max Bear has it behind the net. He has Carl Jordan down low there. Oh, that's St. Vicious. Carl Jordan's in front. Ryan Cobalt takes a wide-out shot. Fight for the ball there. Makoto Usagawa comes up. Tim Ito deliver a pizza ball, who we haven't seen a whole lot from. Finnegan has it here now. He has a couple of options. Chad Throwsworth down low. He's got Palas Ayres behind the net and Z Casper. Chad Throwsworth in front takes the shot, but Starman Jr. is there to make the save. And it's going to be back in LA possession. We see a very back-and-forth game here. Not a lot of offensive setup by either team. They're mostly opting for quick plays. Vicious moving the ball to Ryan Cobalt. Cobalt gets hit here, and that hit is going to come from Lucas Finnegan. Nice play by him there. Alright, so Throwsworth has the ball to Finnegan. Finnegan looking for an option, moves it to Casper. He's playing inside again this game. Palazares is with it, with a shot from the inside, but Toki Wartooth makes the save. Ball goes to Ryan Cobalt. LA is moving back up the field. Chris Paul 4 with the ball now. Moving it to DM1. DM1 down low to St. Vicious. Vicious trying to find a man. He's got a little bit of pressure here. Ito deliver a pizza ball. Forces the turnover. Lucas Finnegan has it moving back up. And Finnegan has already been great in the transition game. He's picked up that top right spot here, so he's been really reliable. Erez on the inside takes the shot, but it's a crease violation. A beautiful dodge by him. That was a nice sidearm dodge. If only he could have come up with the goal. And we still see a 2-0 game here. So the Trash Pandas defense has been really, really reliable on the inside. You can even see just that pressure on Vicious there. And Carl Jordan takes a shot, but a nice save there. Makoto Usagawa gets an opportunity to move that ball up. Lucas Finnegan has it. He's going to find a guy down inside, down low and deep. Z Casper. And the ball goes to Patches O'Houlihan. And that's a missed pass. Lucas Finnegan can't quite get in front of that one. And it is going to be an LA ball. Seamus O'Flanagan moves the ball up here now to Chris Paul 4. Chris Paul 4 down to Max Bear. Max Bear to Vicious. Vicious cutting around the side of the net to Chris Paul, but Hoffman makes another save, and the Cobras are left still scoreless. Makoto Uzusagawa now here moves it to Lucas Finnegan, who does a little bit of a move there. Maximus Speedicus playing down low, gets pushed outside of the 15-foot to Bot 50 to Finnegan. Finnegan takes a shot. Starman Jr. hops in front of that one. And that ball is coming back to LA to Wartooth. Ryan Cobalt here now with the ball. Big offensive attack coming from LA, but they get a little bit of a squish coming in from the inside, and they're not going to be able to get that one off. DM2 taking a wild shot, but Hoffman's able to make the save. Makoto Uzusagawa to Lucas Finnegan. If you guys have been watching the highlight reel, you're going to notice something. You're going to notice that San Diego is not doing great. They're pretty consistent, but the one thing they're consistent as, they don't have anything flashy, right? They don't have any player who really has crazy moments or shines out, you know? We've seen a lot of Michigan between Vandermast and Sabretooth. We've even seen Kalen Walsh with some of those crease dances. You know, Michigan, as much as they're really strong on offense, are really strong on defense, sorry, they still have that flashy offense between two of their attackers there. Nice turnover, or nice hit there by LA's defender. That's Jace Kohler. Yeah. Oh, and that's going to be a Trash Pandas goal. I didn't get an opportunity to see who that was. I was writing down who the hit came from. I believe that's Maximus Speedicus with a pass from one of the defenders, if I'm not mistaken. That's going to be from Bot 50. Bot 50 must be one of our leading point scorers this season. He's been up on that board a whole lot. Trash Pandas and Cobras facing off another draw here. Buckman wins it again. Throwsworth currently has the highest save percentage in the league, or highest face-off percentage, but it's obviously dropping after this game. Chris Paul IV with the ball, moving it inside for the Cobras, and D2 has it. So we've seen a lot of the Cobras offense. We've seen them scoring a lot of field goals so far. I think they're up to 3 in 3 games. So they've had some pretty great moments, but we haven't seen their offense shine a whole lot in this first quarter. Chad Throwsworth with the ball down low to O'Houlihan. O'Houlihan passes it off to Speedicus to O'Houlihan. He's got a guy in front. Will he use him? Throwsworth with the wide open net, but rings it off of the post. And that is a lucky moment for Starman Jr. He really was completely beat on that goal. Turned around the wrong way. Vicious gets nailed in front of the net. That's going to be a brilliant hit by Makoto Uzusagawa. Very good defensive play there to stop that possible crease. And we will get that written down. Ball's inside. Shot coming from Lucas Finnegan. But no goal there as Starman Jr. makes the save. And the Cobras are back up. They've got a couple seconds left here in the first half. Seamus O'Flanagan to Carl Jordan. Jordan moving that ball. Vicious has it. He's going to try and cut inside. Cobalt with an outside shot, but Hoffman comes up with the save. And that will close off our first half as the Trash Pandas are up to a 3-0 lead here heading into the second half of the game. So a big thing here that I think we've definitely seen is that the Cobras offense slows down a lot. And Buckman with another win here. Palas Ares to Z Casper. They've got a lot of guys set up inside right now. They actually have an odd man advantage here on LA. Chad Throwsworth with a far out shot. That's going to be right on to Starman Jr. DM2 moving that ball up. But yeah, we see that the LA offense gets pretty tired into the second half of the game. They can't do a whole lot. They're even already tired down low. Max Bear, Seamus O'Flanagan gets hit. That ball is going to be recovered by Body McBotpants. Z Casper, we see a 3-on-3 here. Ares comes in. He takes the shot, and Ares with a nice goal there by himself, 421. Brilliant goal. That's going to bring the Trash Pandas up to a 4-0 lead. And we see here now another face-off between Throwsworth and Buckman. Buckman is going to win it once again. Throwsworth has not been good on that dot so far. He's going to move that ball down low to Z Casper. Casper to Speedicus. Speedicus takes a shot, and he's going to ring one in. The Trash Pandas are up to a 5-0 lead here now. This is a decisive game, and Speedicus pots his second goal of the day. So Speedicus definitely having a great offensive night. Casper is going to add an assist on that one. And Throwsworth and Buckman with another draw. Buckman wins once again. Buckman has just been unstoppable. St. Vicious, he had a nice opportunity inside, but passes it off to Max Bear. Bear could use that size to push him, but he's going to pass it off to Cobalt. Cobalt rings one to Flanagan, who takes a shot, and Hoffman comes up big. This is a very good game being put forward by the Trash Pandas defense. They're definitely keeping players outside of that 15-foot. Ares cuts inside. Ball gets deflected off, and it's going to go all the way back out to bot 50. That shot clock won't get reset because nothing hit the goaltender, and Starman Jr. manages to make a save from very far out as the Trash Pandas attempt to reset that at 10 seconds. Ryan Cobalt moves the ball to Seamus O'Flanagan, down low to Max Bear. Max Bear has a little bit of pressure on him, but he tries to ring one, but it kind of gets deflected off of a stick, and the ball is going to be back in the possession of the Trash Pandas. Lucas Finnegan has it here, and as we've talked about, Finnegan hasn't been showing up as far as the offensive stats go, but he's been a reliable player as far as the two-way game. We see Casper has the ball behind the net here. He's going to cut in front to Finnegan. Finnegan back to Casper. Casper moves it to Speedicus. Speedicus dances the crease, and he is going to add a hat-trick. Beautiful goal by Speedicus here. And just as we were talking about, you know, there not being a whole lot of highlight goals put forward by these San Diego players, we see Maximus Speedicus just absolutely dance along that crease line there, right in front of two defenders, and add that goal, and that's definitely a beauty. Throwsworth and Buckman again. This is a quick draw. Buckman wins it. I don't actually think Throwsworth has won a draw yet today, which is really weird. I think he's sitting at almost a 70% face-off percentage currently, so that's obviously going to drop a bit. Felix Nelson putting up a hit. So I think there's some weird disparity between San Diego. Some weird disparity between San Diego and LA. These are both teams that I think have a lot of potential to be offensive powerhouses, and I think when they meet, it's just there's never going to be those close games, or at least not like the one-goal games that we typically see, because these teams, it's either one team's hot or the other team's hot. I don't think we really get to see a whole lot of both teams performing at peak levels. Max Bear behind the net. He's going to pass that to Vicious. Vicious takes a shot, and Hoffman comes up big with the save. Bot 50 here now with it. Passes it to Felix Nelson. Nelson to D12. San Diego's not got a whole lot in here. Ares takes a shot. That's pretty errant, though. It goes behind the net, and O'Houlihan's going to pick that up. He's going to move it in for the Trash Pandas. O'Houlihan moves that ball to Ares. Ares cuts, moves it to Trad Throwsworth, who takes a shot, but Starman Jr. is there to make the save. And as much as we see that the Trash Pandas are up 6-0, I mean, Starman Jr., credits to him. He's been playing awesome in net. Max Bear, he walks on the inside. Vicious. This ball gets moved a lot behind the net. We see that, you know, we talked about in week 3, LA was taking a lot of shots from far out, and they were being really successful with them, especially O'Flanagan, who even just there we saw that tendency to shoot from, 2 or 3 feet outside of that field goal line and actually find success with it. Then Casper there, he's going to find the back of the net. Trash Pandas are now up 7-0. The momentum is completely in their favor here. So the Trash Pandas up 7-0. Chad Throwsworth with the ball, moves it to Body McBot, pants to Z Casper. Ball gets turned over here though, and LA is going to be back on the offense. D1 has it, moves it to Carl Jordan. Jordan gets a hit put on him. We're going to figure out who that one came from. Came from Felix Nelson. Once again, another great play by him. He is up to 4 hits already in this third quarter. Now Z Casper, he gets put down. Nice hit put forward by the LA defender there. And that is Horse Nuts. Lucas Finnegan has the ball, moves it to Z Casper. Casper is going to try and have to find someone in front to Throwsworth. Throwsworth gets hit, and a double hit put forward here by LA's defenders. The first one comes from, second one comes from Seamus O'Flanagan. And the first one, so Seamus O'Flanagan with that first hit. O'Flanagan is another guy, he's an offensive midi, but we've seen him have some good two-way performance. I think he's actually playing switch for LA. St. Vicious gets inside, and he takes that shot, and Vicious with a nice goal there. So, obviously, Vicious is one of these premier goal scorers in the league. He has a knack for making a way to get in front in there, really utilize that crease space, and score some really nice goals down along the crease. Buckman wins another draw, picks up another ground ball, and Throwsworth is just tanking his face-off percentage. Vicious on the outside moves it down to Max Baer. And, we've seen a lot of games shift momentum based off of these couple of goals that teams can get. And we might see that shift happen here for LA. So we see Tim Ito deliver a pizza ball with the ball here now. Moves it to bot 50 to D12. So San Diego getting tired. Some of those bots out. Ares inside, moves to bot 50 to D12. D12 gets hit, and that's going to be a turnover with that hit coming from D1. Jace Kohler moves the ball up here to Ryan Cobalt, to Chris Paul 4, to Carl Jordan. Jordan finds his guy in Max Baer. Baer to Vicious, who's behind the net, to Baer. Baer rips a shot. Hoffman hops in front of that one. He has an absolutely spectacular save percentage so far today. He's been playing really great. San Diego opting to kill out these last few seconds of the third quarter just by passing the ball around. And the Trash Pandas are sitting in a comfortable 6-goal lead. But it's lacrosse. Anything can happen. Games can turn over. And Throwsworth getting what might be... Oh, and he immediately gets smacked by Ben Buckman. Almost as if Buckman is getting mad at him for wrecking that 100% face-off percentage. So ball gets slinged to bot 50 here. Bot 50 to DM11. They're using... this power play time to, I guess, get their stamina back up. They've got 30 seconds. Speedicus inside. That's a deflected shot. LA is going to be back in possession here. Still 15 seconds left on the power play. They've got a one-man advantage here. LA's attack is going to be a little bit weak here. They're missing one midi. Baer takes the shot, though, and basically, just to contradict everything I just said, Max Baer on the penalty kill manages to put in that goal. He just sits inside, and that's something you're going to see a lot from teams on the penalty kills. They'll typically have a 4-man spread, 2 guys up top, 2 guys down low, and have 1 man just sit there and do absolutely nothing. And Austin Hoffman with another save there. It's a 7-2 game now. Bot 50 with the ball, moves it inside to Patches O'Houlihan. Lots of bots on right now. Bot 50 to Palas Ares. Ares is playing up top. Lucas Finnegan walks in, takes the shot. Starman Jr. is there to make the save. And the ball is coming back down towards the Trash Pandas side of the field. So O'Flanagan's in possession to Carl Jordan. Jordan all the way out to DM1, who's going to try and make that ball back inside. O'Flanagan rips a shot, but Hoffman makes the save. And, this is where we talk about that momentum. We had 7 goals in a row for San Diego, and now we have 2 goals in a row for the Cobras. Is it that momentum shift that we were talking about? Is that what's happening here? Are we seeing a total paradigm shift in who's going to be getting all the goals here? Could we see LA make a big comeback? You never know in these games. Seamus O'Flanagan takes a shot. Hoffman hops in front of that, though. Makoto Azusagawa moves that ball to bot 50. Bot 50 to Lucas Finnegan. Finnegan gets that ball upfield down to Chad Throwsworth. He has a couple guys in front of the net there. Throwsworth to Finnegan. It's kind of hard to see the difference between these jerseys. We might have to get some orange jerseys going for San Diego, just so we can, see the difference a little bit more. Kind of hard to tell when these two teams play. Ryan Cobalt to Carl Jordan. Jordan takes a shot, but it's a little bit of a hard shot to take, when you got a defender right on your hands there. Not a very good one. Easy save for Hoffman. DM11 has the ball, moves it down low to Palas Ares. Ares takes a little bit of a chop to Casper. Casper trying to find somewhere to go with that ball, moves it to Ares. Ares has a lane to bot 50, who takes a shot. Starman Jr. sweeps that one up. And we are just over halfway through this final quarter of play, and LA is still down by 5 goals. If they want to pick up the win here, they're really going to have to fight hard in these last couple seconds. And there was a hit behind the net here, actually. I think that actually went in. We didn't even get a goal announcement on that. I accidentally just played that back as I was looking for the hit, which was Makoto Azusagawa, and that's actually a 7-3 game now. So it's a 7-3 game. Nice goal put on from the outside there. And we resume play with another face-off. Only a 4-goal deficit now. This is switching momentum for sure. Buckman wins another draw, and he's been a major part of why LA isn't so far behind. They've had a lot of offensive opportunities. Vicious moves that ball to Bear, to O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan moving it back out to DM2. He had a nice walk-in. Takes a shot, bought 50 as, moves it to Chad Throwsworth. Throwsworth getting it down the field, moves it to Palos Ares. Ares to Casper. Casper to bought 50. To Chad Throwsworth. Shot, but Starman Jr., you know, these shots just aren't coming like they were at first for the Trash Pandas, you know. Guys, when Throwsworth walks in there, he doesn't have the best shooting. He's more of your playmaking guy, you know. You're not looking for Throwsworth to be a huge goal scorer out here. Austin Hoffman with a nice save, moves that ball upfield. Throwsworth moving it in, and all San Diego has to do now is kill this clock. D12 with the ball. Passes that one, but loses it. D12 trying to find somewhere to go with it. Moves it to Ares. Ares to bot 50 to Chad Throwsworth. Throwsworth takes a very wild shot. Easy save by Starman Jr. Toki Wartooth has it here now. Moves it to Horse Nuts. All the way down the field to St. Vicious. LA's getting a little bit more frantic with their offense here. You can see those passes are coming out a lot faster as they're just trying to find anywhere that they can get a couple big stick checks coming in there. A San Diego defender. 92, that's Daniel McDavid. We've seen a lot of physical pressure from him in the last couple games, but not so far this game. But we just saw 4 or 5 stick checks in a row, but he couldn't get that ball out of the stick of LA's attacker there. Ryan Cobalt moves in. St. Vicious up at the point. Seamus O'Flanagan. LA is just looking to produce any offense here. Chris Paul takes the shot, but Hoffman is there to step in the way. It's a 7-3 game right now. Lucas Finnegan has the ball. He moves it into the lower field to Z Casper. Z Casper up to bot 50. Bot 50 to Chad Throwsworth to Lucas Finnegan. Finnegan to Palos Ares. Behind the net to Z Casper. Casper cuts in front to Chad Throwsworth. Takes the shot. Starman Jr. makes the save. And it is all out of time for the Cobras here with only 12 seconds left on the clock. Cobalt has the ball. He moves it to Chris Paul. To Carl Jordan. To Ryan Cobalt. To Chris Paul. And a hit comes out. And that's going to be coming right at the end of the game here by Lucas Finnegan, who adds his second hit. And that is going to be a victory for your San Diego Trash Pandas. So as these stats load, I'm going to pull up my snipping tool, and I'm going to get ready to get some of these stats snipped. Let's hop over into here, and I will be right back with you guys. Alright, so we will back out of this game and we will get prepared for our next game, the final game of our first week of simulations. And before we get started, I'd just like to say a big thank you to everyone who's been tuning into these sims or has been watching the highlights. It's been really great to have all you guys in this league. Super excited to be getting going here. And we see Michigan and Revelstoke. Alright, a repeat of that first week matchup. And we will begin this game here. So between Revelstoke and Michigan, if we head over to our regular season standings, we can see Revelstoke with a 3-0 record, looking to continue this unbeaten season so far. Revelstoke has been really strong, and in the previous matchup between these two teams, Revelstoke barely edged out Michigan with a 5-4 win, and back in the preseason, we saw Michigan actually take the win with a 6-5 game. So these two teams are a lot more evenly close in the standings, might suggest. Both games only being one goal and them going back and forth, 1-1 on the series. I'm pretty sure that that 6-5 game in preseason even went to overtime. So you know, we see some disparity here. All right, so we are heading into the start of the game here. We see the handshakes come out, Robotnik and Kennedy. And here we have the draw taking place between Sabretooth and Selic, two of the top face-off men in the league right now. Sabretooth wins the draw, moves it to Sam Penner. Sam Penner to Popke Vandermast. Vandermast has been absolutely great playing in attack. Walsh gets lit up by Sidolphus Orlando to start this game. And we're going to continue with the ball moving up by Dusty Adders. Adders moves it to Alex Selic. Murphy has the ball here now. Murphy to Dan Walensky. Walensky has it to Kalau Zoldik, who's playing up at top. Dusty Adders has the ball, moves it inside, takes a shot, and it actually gets deflected off of a stick here, I think. We'll see that. I don't know who that goal actually came from. We'll see. Did it go off of a Revelstoke stick? It went off the helmet of Michigan's defender. And that's actually an extra point goal. Wait. Was it? It was. Dusty Adders is a defensive midi who's just racking up goals. That's his 4th goal of the season. What just happened? We're going to go from this side. We're going to go from right here. Ball comes in. Dong. Hits right off his head. Whose head is that? That's Sabretooth's head. Sabretooth just headed a ball into the net. Look at it. Straight off. There it is. Watch. Robotnik just watches that go into the net. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Well, okay. That's an interesting way to start a lacrosse game. We get to see some wild moments here, I guess. Interesting. So Sabretooth passes that up to Penner. Penner gets absolutely melted. That hit comes from... Oh my god. Oh my god. Ken Barbie. Alright, Animus pass there. So this is already just a weird game. That's a field goal put up by a defensive midi who's not supposed to be scoring goals. Walsh has the ball, takes a shot on Kennedy. Plus, the ball went off of someone's head. You know, I think it was supposed to be a pass. I'm honestly not sure what happened there. Adders looks like he's playing, like, offensive midi, not even trying to play defensive midi. I'm confused about his role. Sabretooth with a hit there. And Aubrey Rock has the ball in low to Jax Dugan. Dugan to Sabretooth. Sabretooth, a weird, like, late hit coming out there. And we see Dugan takes a shot. Jeffrey Bezos Jr. So the offensive middies are now playing basically more defensive. I mean, we saw Finnegan that first game get hits, and we didn't see Ito deliver. Pete's ball get hits, and now we're seeing Adders score goals, and you know, Preston Bezos Jr. getting hits. So we have a weird combination going on here. Maybe Revelstoke just has a weird offensive scheme. I'm not really sure what's going on here. We also actually have a new player for Michigan, something that I forgot to mention. Michigan has a new guy on the field. We should We should see him somewhere in this game. We'll probably get an opportunity to check him out. Selic takes a shot. Is that... I swear to God, did another ball just get deflected off someone's head? What did that... Was that off his stick? That wasn't off a head, was it? I don't even know what that was off. But that's a nice goal by Alex Selic, and the Revelstoke Arctic Fire up to a 3-0 lead. So Revelstoke definitely looking really strong in this game. Alex Selic wins the draw, and he's going to move that down inside. Klaus Zaldik has it, and it's 4-0. Revelstoke, just unstoppable offense here. They're just a machine. Zaldik adding another goal. Great play by him. Selic and Zaldik connecting for a nice give and go there. Selic at the draw. Selic and Sabretooth with a hard fight. Sabretooth wins it, picks up his ground ball, moves it to Jax Dugan. Dugan to Popke Vandermast. Vandermast gets hit here. And that hit is going to come from Nikita Kapranov. Kalen Walsh has it. And defense gets a hit. Alright, ball moves to DM31. DM31 to Alex Selic, who just changes on. Selic to Dan Walensky. Walensky moves it to DM31. Back behind the net to Zaldik here now. And Walensky picks up that loose ball. Hit coming from Example Player. So the only defender I think we haven't seen anything from so far for Revelstoke is the new defender. DM22 has the ball here now. Popke Vandermast with it to Jax Dugan. Dugan to Brennan Kennedy. As far as this new guy, I can't remember his name. Sean, is it? Something like that. Shane? Something. I don't know. I think he's playing mid. Like, I'm pretty sure he's playing middle defender. Dan Walensky to DM31. DM31 with a nice spin move to Klaus Zaldik, who takes a shot from far out. Robotnik, and Robotnik gets hit. He gets hit. This is just a wild game. Who got that hit? Alex Selic, just unrelenting. He decides he's going to take a run at the goaltender there, I guess. Sabretooth moves the ball to Sam Penner. Penner to Popke Vandermast. Vandermast has been totally shut down so far this game. He's had no room to move or even breathe. And defense forces a turnover on Aubrey Rock there. Selic moves the ball up to Preston Bezos Jr. Bezos Jr. to Selic. Selic walks in a little bit here. We've seen him have some really great plays. Walensky got some pressure and it gets knocked out there, and that's going to be Michigan's ball. Example Player has it here now. Moves it to OM22. OM22 to Jax Dugan. Dugan to Sam Penner. Penner to Aubrey Rock. Aubrey Rock gets hit. And that hit's going to come from defense. To OM22. Back up top to Jax Dugan to Sam Penner. Penner takes the shot, and Kennedy makes the big save there. Nikita Kapranov has the ball, moving it up for Revelstoke. We have a big 4-0 lead for Revelstoke, closing out this first quarter of play here. Murphy has the ball, moves it to Preston Bezos Jr. Bezos Jr. to Selic. Selic to OM31. OM31 takes a weak shot on net. Robotnik will easily scoop that up. Dugan has the ball here, moves it up to Sam Penner. Penner to Kalen Walsh. Back to Dugan. To Penner. Ooh, and Penner gets smoked. We see a nice shuffle put over by Preston Bezos Jr. there. And we see these middies kind of playing all over now. A combination of defense and offense, since we've seen a couple of changes to where these guys are playing. Alex Selic moves it to Dusty Adders. Adders to Murphy. Murphy scores, but it's a crease violation, so that will be no goal. Robotnik moves the ball up, and Michigan is running out of time here. Sabretooth with a pass to Jax Dugan, and Michigan's just going to hold on to this ball for the last little bit here. All right, we come into the second quarter. Another face-off between Selic and Sabretooth. Sabretooth has the ball. He wins that draw. Moves it up to Popke Vandermast. That give and go we've seen all season long to Sabretooth. To Walsh. Walsh loses the ball, and defense gets it. That'll be a turnover for Kalen Walsh. That's something we've seen a lot of so far. Guy who can't hold on to that ball all that well. And we have Jeffrey Murphy on the inside. He turns it over to Leo Ramon to Kyle Sabretooth. To OM22. And DM22. Aubrey Rock has the ball here now. Moves to DM22, backs Rock. These guys are just filtering that ball, and Brennan Kennedy comes up with a big save. That'll be a crease violation on Michigan Revelstoke ball here. Kennedy moves that ball to Orlando. Orlando with the pass to DM31, and a long pass to Dusty Adders here. Dusty Adders moving in. Zoldyck has it. He fires a backhand pass to Murphy. Murphy gets hit. That's by Sean Evans. There's our new guy putting up a hit and a created turnover in his first game in the SLL. Kalen Walsh moves that ball to Sam Penner, to Popke Vandermast. Vandermast passes in front to OM22, but an intercepted shot by Sadolphus Orlando will turn the ball back over to Revelstoke, and Adders has an opportunity to move it up here now. Selic has the ball, moves it to Kalau Zoldyck. Zoldyck to Murphy. And Murphy cuts in front a little bit. Dusty Adders on the outside to Alex Selic, who rings a shot. Ramon gets in the way, though, and that's Michigan's ball. Sean Evans here moving it up now with his deep hole. Jax Dugan moves it to Kalen Walsh, and Walsh gets flattened. Another hit by defense coming out. Dusty Adders has the ball. Revelstoke moving it up. This transition game for Revelstoke is really great. You see those defenders pop up a lot and help transition that ball. Zoldyck, he's on the inside. He could have taken a very nice shot there. Murphy opts for the shot instead, right from outside that 15-foot. So you can see Revelstoke's kind of going for those field goals now. It's almost like they're showing off a little bit. And they haven't been able to really produce since they started off that 4-0 lead. Nice hit behind the net there by Revelstoke's defender. I can't get off the ball for some reason. Sadolphus Orlando with a nice hit, and Brennan Kennedy makes a save. Ball's coming. Dusty Adders has it here now. DM32 with the ball to OM. Nice tip there. And lots of bots on the field now. Sam Penner to Popke Vandermast. Vandermast moves it to DM22. He takes a shot, but Kapranov gets in the way. And Dusty Adders, he's really tired. Orlando to Kapranov to Adders. Adders is at real low stamina. Murphy has the ball. He gets hit by Leo Ramon. So these are two teams that obviously have very, very good physical presence. When we look at Michigan. Oh, and Walsh dances that crease once again. A guy that we have seen time and time again be awesome on that crease play. Comes up strong once more for Michigan. Very good. But yeah, when we look at Revelstoke, we see guys like Sadolphus Orlando, even Jeffrey Preston Bezos Jr., and nice hit being put forward there by the top Revelstoke defender. That's Alex Selic. We're seeing a lot of these middies, especially the face-off draw guys, start to put forward a lot of hits. Preston Bezos Jr., Selic, Finnegan, Throwsworth, Sabretooth even. He's added a couple of his own. Lots of these guys playing very strong two-way games now that updates are in. Zoldyck with the ball here. He cuts inside. Zoldyck to DM31. To OM31. OM31 finds it to Selic. Selic whips a shot. That's going to be wide. And a little bit of a chase there by the Revelstoke attacker. Looked like he got a little bit heated there. Jax Dugan has the ball. Moves it to Popke Vandermast. Vandermast to Kalen Walsh. And Walsh with a crease violation. And Kennedy's going to have an opportunity to move that ball up now as we start to close out the second quarter of this game. Preston Bezos Jr. has it and moves it to DM31. Zoldyck has it down low. Preston Bezos Jr. down to Zoldyck. Zoldyck, intercepted pass by Jean-Louis Robotnik. Great play there. Example player moving it up to Sam Penner. Michigan is on the offensive attack now, and they are tired. Very tired. Vandermast with the ball, trying to get away, but he can't. Kapranov is too well rested. Sadolphus Orlando moves it to Alex Selic, who moves it to Jeffrey Murphy down low. Murphy takes a wild around-the-world shot, and Robotnik is going to save that. And Michigan is back on offense. This is a very back-and-forth game that we see here. Vandermast trying to find anything that he can do here. Sam Penner to Popke Vandermast rips a shot. Kapranov gets his stick in the way. And defense is being really important here in this second quarter. We've seen a lot more defensive presence from both teams. Preston Bezos Jr. has the ball now. He's got a guy right alone inside, but nothing comes. An example player is going to get a hit there. And Revelstoke just got a penalty. We'll see who that guy's on. That will be Alex Selic, who has just been all over the hits this game. That's his third so far. He's going to get a penalty for that one for a push from behind. Michigan has the ball, OM32, rings it, doesn't get anything. Sam Penner takes a shot. Brennan Kennedy has it. That will end out the first half of the game, and we return with a 4-1 lead for the Arctic Fire. They have not scored since the first quarter, but it's been a very, very solid defensive game now. We're going to see some of these offensive players are going to be a lot more, I guess they won't be more They will not be more holy shit, I can't talk. They will not be more well rested because I guess they didn't use their halftime to cool down. So Sabretooth has the ball here now, moves it to Sam Penner. Penner takes a pass to Rock, and Rock takes a shot, but Kennedy's able to get his hands in front of that. Oh, tipped! A nice interception by Rock as he moves in. Moves it to Penner, to Vandermast, to Rock. Rock hits the post, and they just can't seem to find the net. Sabretooth takes a shot, it gets deflected. A real back and forth play there. Walsh to Penner. Penner gets hit, and we saw a whole lot of action happen in front of the net there. The ball was just all over the place, and Nikita Kapranov was the guy who finally was able to shut that play down. But it looked like there was going to be no way Michigan didn't score on that one, as they got about 4 opportunities and just got unlucky, and Zaldic just slides right into the crease. Not even close on that play. And we resume with Michigan moving the ball up the field here in the third quarter. We're just over a minute past. Caleb Walsh inside takes that shot. Brennan Kennedy gets in the way. Dusty Adder's moving the ball now to Alex Selic, to Richard Soccer. Soccer has that ball, moves it to Jeffrey Murphy. We haven't seen a whole lot of Murphy since since preseason, but he gets an assist there on Dan Walensky's pretty nice walk-in goal. You know, he had a nice spot on the outside slot there, so easy shot for him. All right, nice draw here, good clamp. Kyle Sabretooth wins it. Dusty Adders has it, moves it to Alex Selic to kill out Zoldyck out on the outside. He gets a little bit of room. He has a guy on that left side. Walensky has the ball, moves it up top to OM31. Sorry, Jean-Louis Robotnik now with it. An example player has it. Kyle Sabretooth moving that ball up the field to Jax Dugan. To Popke Vandermast on the crease. Vandermast takes a shot, gets recovered by Caleb Walsh. Intercepted pass by Richard Soccer. That's a turnover, Revelstoke ball. Adders with the ball here now to Jeffrey Murphy. Murphy trying to find anywhere, but he can't get anything. Zaldic moves it up top, trying to just get this play reset. Walensky has it now. He's going to fire one to Murphy, who will fire an underhand shot. Nice hit coming out by the Michigan defender up here. Where was the hit? That is Sam Penner. And we're going to have a Revelstoke ball here after a missed pass. All right, example player moving the ball up. Jax Dugan to Leo Ramon. To Jax Dugan. To Aubrey Rock, who's sitting up top. Takes a shot, and he finds exactly where he wants to go. And Rock is the one guy on Michigan that we haven't seen as much offense from. You know, Vandermast and Walsh have really been producing. They were solid and reliable during the preseason. Rock was just that one guy that we didn't get to see a whole lot of. But he's shining now. Murphy inside. He scores. This is 6-2 for the Arctic Fire. Nice goal by Murphy. Kind of a give and go. A pass right back to him. And he finds that on the crease. Rips a kind of unnecessarily hard shot. You know, a little bit of a showboat. We know how he likes to play. Kyle Sabretooth has the ball here now. Moves it to Aubrey Rock. Aubrey Rock has it in front to Popke Vandermast. Vandermast scores, and now we have some offense flowing as these teams are just going back and forth on goals. And Vandermast adds his first of the game. Another draw here coming between Selic and Sabretooth. Sabretooth wins it. Ooh, big hit coming there. Put forward by, I think we're going to get an opportunity to see who that is. We're not. So we're going to check on both of these. So the penalty gets issued to Sam Penner. And the original hit off the draw. Oh, 2 hits by Sam Penner in a row there. That's going to bring him up to numbers 2 and 3 on the night. And the Arctic Fire score a goal, and I wasn't paying attention. Beauty goal there. Not too sure who that was. Let's check. That was Jeffrey Murphy. So lots of shared offense here by the Arctic Fire. 7-3 game, and the Hellhounds are still down. Alex Selic has the ball here now. He's going to move that to Kilau Zaldik. Zaldik to Murphy. Murphy to Walensky. Walensky on that crease. Zaldik on the outside. He moves it to Selic. Selic to Murphy. And Murphy capitalizes another goal. Very good play there by Revelstoke as they just give that give-and-go pass. Murphy jumps over the shoulder and gets a nice goal to bring the Arctic Fire up to an 8-3 lead. Kyle Sabretooth has the ball now. He moves it to Alex Selic. Selic to Jeffrey Murphy once again. Murphy looking for that hat trick. Zaldik to Walensky, and it is now even. It's now even out there. Sorry, Michigan is off of the penalty kill. Example player has the ball. Jax Dugan with it now. Dugan moves that ball to Kyle Sabretooth. Sabretooth gets the streaking Sam Penner, who's just come off of his penalty. Walsh has it. Ball goes to Popke Vandermaas very far on the outside. Aubrey Rock gets a hit laid out on him. And that is going to be Sidolphus Orlando. So far, these teams have already combined for almost 20 hits, and we're still only in the third quarter, so a couple more, and we're going to have one of the highest hitting games that we've seen of all time. That hit coming from Leo Ramon. Penner has the ball here now. To Popke Vandermaas, to DM21, to Callum Walsh. Walsh moves it back to Vandermaas. Vandermaas takes the shot, and Kennedy slips in front of that guy. Kapranov has the ball here, moves to Preston Bezos Jr. The Arctic Fire are going to look to add one more goal before this third quarter ends out. Murphy still looking for that hat trick. Walensky behind the net moves it to Murphy. Murphy to Walensky. Walensky to DM31, and the shot comes off. Robotnik makes the save, getting in front of it. Michigan now with 15 seconds left on the clock. They're running down the field. DM22 has the ball, moves it to Sam Penner. Penner to DM21. And a weird shot coming out there. Kennedy saves it over top of the net. And that will end off the third quarter here as we go in with an 8-3 score. And the Arctic Fire are up with a 5-goal lead. Final quarter of play here between the Michigan Hellhounds and the Revelstoke Arctic Fire. Selic and Sabretooth at the draw once again. Sabretooth wins it for Michigan, but Selic picks up the loose ball. Murphy walking inside. And he's going to draw back a little bit. Murphy is playing too conservative for him to really get that hat trick here. Nice picked off pass by by example player, sorry. Kyle Sabretooth has that ball along the side. He's going to move it down low to Jax Dugan. Dugan finds his man in Sam Penner down to Calum Walsh. Back up to Jax Dugan. Dugan takes the shot, and that's going to go behind the net. That's going to be Sidolphus Orlando bringing it in for Revelstoke. Kennedy steps out of the net there a little bit. Defense has the ball now. Selic moves the ball up. He's going to run it in. Dusty Adders has it. Moves it down low to Jeffrey Murphy. To Alex Selic. Not a whole lot of movement in front of the net there. A couple guys bouncing off of each other. Dusty Adders inside. Takes the shot. He will complete the hat trick. That's a defensive midi who's having a very, very strong offensive game. There might need to be some changes here, as Adders looks like he is just excelling for whatever reason. He just knows how to get inside. Adders to Murphy. Murphy to Selic. Selic to Zaldik behind the net. To Dan Walensky. He takes a shot. That's going to be a crease violation. And, you know, Revelstoke is up 9-3, and over a third, or I guess a third exactly, of those goals are put up by Dusty Adders, who primarily should be playing defensively, but I guess he's decided he's going to have a little bit more of an offensive presence tonight. So Sabretooth has the ball, moves it to Kalen Walsh. Walsh takes the shot, but Brennan Kennedy is able to get in front of that. Defense has it here. He moves it to Preston Bezos Jr. Bezos Jr. moves the ball to DM32, who whips that up to Dan Walensky. Walensky steps inside to Dusty Adders, to Jeffrey Murphy, who's down low, moves it to Adders again, and Adders with a 4th goal on the night. He's a defensive. There's got to be something wrong here. We're gonna go check what's going on. We're gonna go check what's happening here. He's marked as an offensive midi. All right. Well, that's weird. Not sure why he's playing offensive midi now, but yep. These past 2 games, he's definitely been playing a lot more offensively. So I guess we just haven't figured out what is wrong with Adders. He seems to be the only player in the league that's having any problems just doing what he's supposed to do. The other defensive middies are all doing exactly what they're supposed to do. We've seen Azu Sagawa playing defensive. We've seen Jax Dugan playing defensive. We have seen Tim Ito deliver a pizza ball playing defensive. These guys are just doing what they're supposed to do. Only guy who's not doing what he's supposed to do, apparently, is Dusty Adders. So, time consumer. I'm going to try and fix that, but until then, you now have a 4-goal game. And you're probably going to be the highest scoring defensive midi of all time. Aubrey Rock has the ball here now, moves it to Sam Penner. Sam Penner rips a shot, but Brennan Kennedy gets in the way of that goal. Alex Selich to Jeffrey Preston Bezos Jr. to Nikita Kapranov. Kapranov moves that to Dusty Adders. I just yawned because it's 3 in the morning. So, yeah, alright. Oh, and I don't even think that Jean-Louis Robotnik got up before he got hit there. Nope. He got immediately smacked by Alex Selich as soon as he begun to stand up. Started standing up. I don't know, man. I am dead tired. Aubrey Rock to Jax Dugan. To Sam Penner on the inside. Brendan Kennedy comes up big with that save. Sidolphus Orlando has the ball now here. Jeffrey Preston Bezos Jr. moving it inside to DM31. He takes the shot, but it's going to be no goal. Example player has the ball here now, and he moves it up to Jax Dugan. Jax Dugan moves that ball down low to Caleb Walsh. Caleb Walsh to Aubrey Rock, who takes the shot, and he's going to add his 2nd goal of the game. And the Hellhounds bring themselves back within 6, but sadly there's probably not enough time for them to really think about winning this game here. Might be a little bit out of reach. Selich wins another draw, and that's a vital possession for Revelstoke here. They're going to try and look to create a little bit more offense, pad their stats a little bit more. Good hit coming there. That's going to be Leo Ramon who had that hit. I just saw that turnover there. And Jax Dugan has the ball now, moving it to Kyle Sabretooth. Sabretooth to Caleb Walsh. Pass gets kind of deflected off there. Nikita Kapranov's going to get that recovery. Dusty Adders has the ball, and man, is he ever scary to see on offense, because you never know if he's going to put up a goal against you, really. He's playing right inside. That's definitely terrifying. Kilau Zaldik has the ball. Shot going to Jean-Louis Robotnik. To Jax Dugan, to Kyle Sabretooth. Ball's moving up by the Hellhounds here, and I'm very excited to be getting to bed. Callum Walsh has the ball, moves it to Kyle Sabretooth. Sabretooth to Jax Dugan. Dugan takes the shot, but Brennan Kennedy is able to step in the way of that one. Nikita Kapranov has it here now. Dusty Adders with the ball, moving it up to Alex Selich. Selich to Murphy. Murphy takes the shot, but Robotnik makes the save, and I don't think Murphy is going to be able to cap off that performance tonight. I don't think he's going to be able to get that hat trick. Oh my god. Okay. Popke Vandermaas to Sam Penner. Penner to Sabretooth. Sabretooth takes a shot. That's going to ring off the side. And with 10 seconds left here, Michigan could add another goal. I don't think it's going to really come. Vandermaas gets hit there. Orlando is going to be the culprit of that one. And Brennan Kennedy makes one last save. That'll be a 10-4 win for the Arctic Fire. Great game by them. We will let that game just finish itself up as we get prepared to snip some of the rest of these statistics. And the more of these folders that I have for snips, the slower that it gets every time that I create a new one. But I need a game log, so... Alright, here we go. Alright, there we go. We're gonna put this guy in Reg 08. Jeffrey Murphy, MVP of this game. Oh, he actually did. He did get his hat trick there. Didn't even notice. Must have missed a goal. Alright, almost done snipping up these statistics here. That pisses me off. The Dusty Adders has 4 goals. He shouldn't have that, but whatever. What can I do? I can just tinker, I guess. Alright. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been another great week of lacrosse. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next week. Peace. How the fuck do I end this stream?